Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Marvel Monday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with Marvel Legends Series Siryn. It says X-Men on it, but she's from X-Force. Thank you for watching this video, or any of my other videos that you may have run across, which I hope is all of them. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just help the channel out further, or both. That's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. And with all that said, let's get into it. Let's start things off with a look at the packaging. And let's take a look here. Build-A-Figure Bone Breaker. Assortment number 4 and up. Warning, don't stick things in your pie hole that don't belong there. There's the X-Men X Marvel Legends Series. Nice window showcasing the figure and accessories and Build-A-Figure piece. X-Men, X-Force, Marvel Siryn, Hasbro print on the bottom, small print, fine print, legalese print, made in China print, symbols I'm not gonna learn, and a barcode. On this side, nice artwork of Teresa Cassidy, and on this side, nice artwork of Teresa Cassidy, and on this side, bigger nice artwork of Teresa Cassidy, aka Siryn. Marvel Legends Series Marvel's Siryn. Inheriting her mutant sonic scream from her father Banshee and raised by her criminal uncle Black Tom Cassidy, Teresa Cassidy forges her own heroic path with X Factor as Siryn. That's new. I didn't know she was part of X Factor. Anyway, but I hadn't read stuff in a while, so... There it is again in some other languages. Build-A-Figure Bone Breaker. There is the completed figure. And numbers here correspond to numbers here as to which figure comes with which pieces. And the cross-sell includes Wolverine, Siryn, Havoc, Vulcan, Maggot, Darwin, and Sabretooth. Each sold separately, subject to availability. Attention, don't stick things in your French pie hole. Don't stick things in your other language pie hole. Marvel print, Hasbro print, small print, China print. And that, my friends, completes our look at the packaging. Let's take a look at the figure and her accessories. And first, let's start off with the Bone Breaker piece. It's like the tank treads inside, and anyway, this kind of bulky piece, and I would say it's got some nice details on it. I unfortunately probably will not be completing this Build-A-Figure because most of the wave is just stuff that I don't care about. Vulcan or Maggot, Darwin, another Wolverine. I don't know. I'll have to look at the Wolverine. I may like him, but he didn't come with a piece anyway, so. But really, just this Siryn and Havoc were really the only ones I really wanted out of that wave. And I don't know. The Build-A-Figure is supposed to be really, really good. I may end up getting the rest of them, but I kind of doubt it. She also has a set of extra hands that are like splay clawed. I don't know. Not quite grip. So, those are cool. Let's take a look at the figure herself. And I have to say, this is an X-Force costume. But it's not completely accurate. It is missing those 90s leg straps. And I can't remember if she had pouches on the straps or not, but she did have straps on either thigh. Or both thighs, rather. Nice face sculpt and paint. I do kind of wish she came with an alternate head, like this head with like just, you know, laying flat hair, or non-action hair, non-windblown hair, I guess you could say. And then this hair with a screaming face, which I'm generally not a huge fan of the screaming face, but in this case it would make sense because that's her power. She screams, you know. So Teresa is a screamer, but it is nice anyway. And like I said, this is an X-Force uniform, so that's cool. I'm not. I don't like this cape. It's really it just, you can see what it does. It gets in the way. You can't really get it out of the way, and it just kind of flops around, and just, it's made out of like a nylon feeling material, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a material expert, so, but not a good cape. So I really hope somewhere along the line I can find a replacement for this, because it's garbage. Sorry, Hasbro Legends team, but this cape is garbage. And I don't know, maybe I can find another head for it. I don't know. But it's nice looking. I do like this sculpt. Let's talk about her articulation. Because of the way the hair is, it does get in the way of the head articulation some, but it's, you know, at least she can look up some, unlike most female figures with long hair are not able to look up at all, but she can look up just a little bit. She can look down that far. She's got just a little bit of chicken neck going on there. All kinds of waggle. She can do the full exorcist. Hair really doesn't get in the way. The head is on that classic ball and hinge. And of course the neck is a one piece with the upper torso here. At the arms, the cape, as you can see here, the cape is pinned in by the pin in the arm going into the upper torso or the shoulder, and it's pinned in there. The arm will do a full 360-degree rotation. However, the cape does get caught up in that. She can raise her arm just past 90 degrees. It's a cut here at the upper bicep for a full 360-degree rotation. Double hinged pinless elbow. Let's see how much bend we get out of that, and that is what we get, and that is pretty awesome. At the wrist, another 360-degree rotation on an in and out hinge, and the alternate hands are also on in and out hinges. There's a cut here where the chest meets the abdomen. Gives you some hula way back there. So some hula side to side, full 360-degree rotation. Lets her crunch, well, not crunch, but bend back pretty far and forward that far. And I guess this is because of flight, but she can't really fly with her mouth closed, can she? At the hips, she can give you that much of the splits. She can kick forward that far, and that's a little bit of outswing, but you can't really help it because of the way this joint is shaped right here. And then back, not much at all. Cut at the upper thigh for another 360-degree rotation. Double hinged pinless knee, and it will give you that much bend, so that's pretty darn good. at the ankles. These are a separate piece, or at least I say they are. They might be glued in there. And same for these. They don't really want to move, but they may come off when the hands come off. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. I will say mine, the ankles were stuck, and I had to work at them pretty good to get them unstuck. I did not do that. It came out of the packaging with that paint ding. But anyway, the ankles will tilt down that far. This piece kind of gets in the way a little bit, I think. And again, it gets in the way with the tilt forward. And she does have forward-facing pin for rocker. And there's that stupid cape again. I mean, it doesn't even, when she's in a flying pose, it doesn't even really do right. So, garbage cape. Sorry, Hasbro, but I gotta call that one like I see it, and it's trash. I'm sorry. I really want to love this figure, I do. But that cape has got to go. And that, my friends, completes our look at the figure and her accessories and her trash cape. Now it's time for my favorite part of a review, comparisons. And let's start things off with a really bad Hasbro Marvel Legends. I think this is from the first series of Hasbro Marvel Legends. I want to say it was the Annihilus Build-A-Figure. And while the body isn't really that bad, the screaming head, the head sculpt period, I mean, that whole wave, the head sculpts were just horrid. And it took them a while to really get their footing on for that. Now, I will say this. I do like his cape better, even though it's not quite what I remember. I don't remember his cape coming down that far. I could be wrong, though. But I do like that, and the fact that you can take the cape off pretty easily with these little pins. Now, when you do, of course, it leaves that ugly hole there, and it pins in here just under the wrist, and here in the torso, and then here just above the shin. So, I mean, overall, it's not a horrible Banshee figure, but that head sculpt, you go back and look at stuff like this and some of the old Toy Biz stuff, and you're like, oh god, that is ugly. And then, of course, her uncle, Black Tom Cassidy. And who in the early days was an enemy. Here we have Deadpool. And now we will start going through X-Force. And here we have Boom Boom. And Boom Boom's on that old Marvel Legends female body, or the older Marvel Legends female body. Same as this Domino from the X-Force 3-pack with Richter and Cannonball with legs. Here's Sunspot. Here's Cannonball with legs. And that's the one from the 3-pack, of course, because he had legs. And then here is Shatterstar. Here's Richter from that recent 3-pack also. Here is Cable. And this one is the Sasquatch Build-A-Figure Wave Cable. And here she is with Warpath. And for our final Marvel Legend, making his cameo appearance, here we have Stan the Man Lee. And how does Teresa compare up with other lines? Let's take a look. From Star Wars The Black Series, here we have the Archive Edition 501st Legion Clone Trooper. From the G.I. Joe Classified series, we have the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. And for a 7-inch comparison, we have McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse 3 Jokers, the Joker, the Clown. And that, my friends, completes our look at comparisons. For final thoughts on the Marvel Legends Series Bonebreaker Build-A-Figure Wave Siryn, I have to say, overall, I like this figure. I like this new female body. The pinless stuff looks great, and the range of motion on it is great as well. I do wish she had come with an alternate head, the screaming one, with this hair, and then this particular sculpt with, like, not windblown hair. The cape is garbage, so if you have any plans of thinking this will be a good piece on this figure, it's no. It's not. It's garbage. I don't even know. I think it's the same material that the Retro Storm figure, or both Retro Storm figure. I think it's the same material as that, but because of the size of it and the placement, it's just, it doesn't work. So I think I usually don't get aftermarket pieces because I'm generally happy with what Legends does. Not always, but in this case, I will definitely be looking to replace this cape. It's bad, and I'm sorry, because of, like I said, I like this figure. I really wanted to love this figure. A better cape would have gone a good ways to helping that out. Again, she's missing the leg straps that were indicative of the 90s superheroes. But overall, like I said, overall she's a good figure. The alternate head sculpt would have been great. And a better cape is a must for this figure. This one that's on is just, I'm sorry, I have to keep saying it, and I sound like a broken record, but it's garbage. It's trash. It's not good. And for anybody who watches my reviews, you know, generally I try to not be negative on stuff. I mean, I will call stuff out where necessary, and in this case, this is necessary, and I have to call this out, and it's bad. I hate it. The cape. It's bad. Well, that does it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just help the channel out further, or both. That's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.